Rodgers out for the year, torn Achilles.
Man.
Not good. The best thing out of this is they're saying that the Jets will only give up a second round pick for him, which I don't think that matters out of anything right now based on what they expected to get from Aaron Rodgers and expected the team to do with Aaron Rodgers. Fellas, how y'all feel about that?
Cameron once said, interrupt you like not now, you hot how. Unfortunately, on a previous show, I mentioned that the offensive line for the Jets will let the Jets down. Took only 4 snaps for that to happen, although he was pressured with three possessions before that. It just goes to show that, a lot of times we put a lot of hype behind the superstar quarterbacks, which is well warranted. I mean, he is the Hall of Famer, one of the probably top 5, 10 quarterbacks of all time. He came onto the Jets, and he was already deemed to be the savior, the Messiah, the one that was going to lead them to the promised land. Unfortunately for Jets Nation, it happened. And now, they dealt with the letdown pretty well. I mean, they bounced back. Defense played awesome. They was able to get the win last night. Shout out to special teams as well for the go-ahead touchdown. But, you look at the team as a whole, when Zach Wilson came in, didn't really impress that much at all. And so now it's like, are the Jets going to keep on grinding through with a Zach Wilson-led team and have deja vu from last year? Are they going to go out and get a veteran, make a trade? But my heart actually breaks for Jets Nation. I just know that they have very high hopes for the season, and it's really sad when the hopes go down less than 2 minutes into the game. So,
Yeah, keeping it on Aaron Rodgers. What I've been saying this since the announcement happened. It's all about what they're going to do in the face of adversity. Not saying that I knew Aaron was going to get injured or anything like that. It sucks, but it happened, and we're going to have to move on. Now, to touch on your points, the offensive line does need help, but if you look at that play specifically, he kind of held on to the ball a little bit longer than he should based off what the play call was. So some of that you have to put on Aaron Rodgers as far as let's look at the play. What was the play called for, and what he should have done in that moment? Okay, now you can't at 39, you can't move, you can't plant like you could in your younger days. That's proven because Aaron has taken that type of hit or been tackled that kind of way numerous times in his career. But it took that one, bad plant in that turf for that injury to happen. But see, I see the positives in that. So what that did was, well, initially it deflated the crowd. It deflated me. I mean, it deflated everybody because we have high hopes to see this team take it to the next level. Okay, cool. The incident happened. Zach Wilson came in. Obviously, he showed Zach Wilson of 2022, 2021. But guess what? He didn't get down on himself. And what did he do? He used Brees Hall as his outlet. Brees Hall, let's give Brees Hall the game ball for this game, coming off that ACL injury and putting out a 83-yard run, catch, whatever. But let's just put the tension on Brees Hall and Zach Wilson, the defense. Let's look at the positives versus what everybody deems as a wash of a season now. And yes, Zach Wilson, yes, he has the history, but we're going to have to ride with him. Salah said, this is our quarterback. We're going to ride with him. So as long as that team don't allow the outsiders to inject their feelings, their opinions, I think we'll be okay. We have a stout defense. We have a receiving core. Garrett Wilson now will have to pair up with Zach Wilson. The Wilson boy is going to have to do some damage now. Yes, it might be some growing pains. It was going to be growing pains regardless. But I see the positive. The team came together, and man, I still feel good. We don't need Zach to be a savior. We need Zach to just play what he can to his potential.
Yeah, the Aaron Rodgers injury, it was unfortunate, a big blow to the team. But, I will say this, it happened at the right time. It's not like, occurred in week 10 or in the playoffs or something like that. It gives the team time to kind of figure out how they're going to continue on with their season. For the Jets, hey, you got to lean on that strong defense. And, you need to figure out what Wilson does well. Get the ball to the playmakers, lean on a running game, do those things. Don't ask him to do a lot. You got a good defense, you know, ride that defense, ride them two running backs, get the ball, to your playmakers and let them get in them yards at the catch. So uh, that's what I see, or the Jets doing, if they're gonna continue on, far as having a good season. And when Aaron Rodgers went down, I talked about Salah and the leadership, and they didn't get down. That's a testament to him, his coaching, that the players, they stayed with it. They said this was for Aaron, and they went out and got the victory. So uh, I believe, with that leadership, like I said before, they're going to be all right.
Yeah, they got the victory, but a lot of that was thanks to your boy Josh Allen too. But we'll talk about that at another time. I'm just gonna say, in regards to Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest quarterbacks we ever seen, and you have to wonder, with him getting this type of injury at 39, was that the last we've seen of Aaron Rodgers? That's my question. I mean, because Achilles, I mean, at his age, he can rehab it, but does he really want to go through that? I mean, he gonna need to rehab it, just for have a good quality of life, walking and all that good stuff, of course. But is he gonna want to, at the age of 40, because he's 39 now, it's gonna take, I'm assuming, more than a year. I'm not a doctor, I don't have any medical degree, but I'm thinking it's gonna take more than a year. Is he gonna be ready to put in the work to get back on the field? Aaron Rodgers is a weird dude. So he might not want to go out this way. He might have a point to prove. So he might just try to come back. I don't know. Y'all might be okay, Jay. You said that Zach Wilson was going to be the future, I guess, that he could be a good backup quarterback. But he did say he was going to bring hell to whoever they signed, and he literally brought hell to Aaron Rodgers. All I know is he better be on notice on Sunday when he come to Dallas.